Hey, I'm Mike from Arcol, and in this tutorial we're going to be talking about boards and sheet sets. You'll find boards in the left sidebar at the top above the View section, and they're in their own section because they are an entirely different environment than your main model. So if we go over to the board, you'll see it's blank. And boards are a 2D environment in Arcol that work the same as any other whiteboarding tool you may have used before. So you can place shapes, text, you can drop in images, and it's on an infinite canvas. Where things get different in Arcol is that you can place sheets, views on those sheets, and metrics text on those sheets as well. So to create a sheet, you'll find the button up here in the toolbar. When you click that, you'll have a list of default sheet sizes. So I'm going to go ahead and add a letter size sheet here. And now to place a view on the sheet, it's as easy as clicking and dragging the view on. And when you let go, you'll see there's your model view. Now this is special because this model view is live linked to your model. And so if I go back into my model and I move this edge out, and let's say make this a studio, and I go back to my board, you'll see that that view has been updated automatically. Now you can also place what we call dynamic text on the board. And this is going to let you display live linked text. And what I mean by that is you can select your source view. So I'm going to pull from my 3D view, and all those metrics that show in the sidebar in your model, you can pull those in as dynamic text. And again, this will update. So if I change the size of my building in any way, this number will update automatically and I don't need to worry about it. Some other sources you can add are sheet name. So you can pull in this sheet 1 as a name that will automatically update. View name, so that if you're changing the name of your views at all, that updates automatically. And there's, like I said, all of the metrics text that you can add in here as well. So this is how you go about starting to create your own title blocks. So just using the tools in Arcol, you might have a logo that you drop in here. You have some key numbers that you're going to bring in. You may have a sheet title, sheet 1, view 1, something like that. And this is how you're going to start assembling your sheet set. So I may have a few of these, and I'm going to change which view is being shown here. There we go. Okay. Now, this is how you'll do things the first time, but I'm going to get rid of all of these sheets and show you how, if this is a sheet that I want to reuse over and over again, maybe it's just this title block that I want to use, I can select the sheet and this button will appear in my toolbar. If I click it, I can now create a template to use going forward. So I'm going to go ahead and save this. And now next time I go to create a sheet, there's the template that I just created. Now, not only can you save a single sheet as a template, but you can save a number of sheets as a template. And that makes things go really fast, because if you save an entire set as a template, for example, like this, you can automatically populate sheet sets very quickly. Now, you may have to go through and reconnect some of the data that it doesn't find automatically, but it's still much faster than starting from scratch every time. Last thing here, so you have a sheet set created and you want to share this with somebody. That's where sheet sets come in. In the top right, if you click the share button and you go over to the sheet sets tab, that's where you can create a new sheet set. And it'll ask you to select which sheets you want to be part of that sheet set. In this case, I want all of them. And now you have a link. So if you copy this link, you have a link that you can send to somebody. And the receiver will get what looks like a PDF, but it's actually a live updating document. So again, if you're updating your model, all of the numbers will update, the views will update, everything will be synced all the time. And if you want to download this as a PDF, you can do so by clicking this button here.